Hey, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, as always, I'd like to start off giving all honor, glory, infinite praise, and worship to our power. YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, HAQADASH. Double honors to our apostle, elder bishops of Great Millstone, peace, side taste to the hopeful elect. Alright, in these perilous times, perilous meaning dangerous, that we're currently living in, is your brother HAQADASH, representing the Jim Mills branch here in Cleveland. Lord willing to bring out an edifying lesson through the spirit and power of YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI. Call LAIWALAMYAM started at 4:14. And as you see on the screen, the title, this is just another AI update. Okay, a quick AI update. It says Billie Eilish Met Gala 2025, and I don't even really know who this woman is per se, or I really don't even know nothing about her. But my wife I show her a video that I'm about to show. This video is crazy. This video is crazy, man. And she mentioned this in response, and she said, yeah. Matter of fact, I'm gonna just play this. I got two videos. This is the first one.
Seeing people talk about
This is fair use, fair use.
what I wore to this year's Met Gala being trash. I wasn't there. That's AI. I had a show in Europe that night. Let me be. I wasn't even there. Seeing people.
So that was her saying that she wasn't even at the Met Gala, and she's actually a decent looking woman. In that video she was bugged out, but I guess this is supposed to be her at the Met Gala, but this is come on, show clear. This is the AI version. Let's see. I don't know why it's not showing clear. Bear with me. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know why it's not pulling up clear, of course, right? But yeah, this is a fake image. This is AI generated. You see, this is AI generated, and she came out and said that this wasn't her for real. So it's the point is like, they can put you in any place at any time. All right, this is the age of information, but it's also the age of great deception, because with much information, it leaves the door open for misinterpretations and misinformation. It leave the door open for these different things because it's not done in righteousness. And that's how they're gonna prosecute the prophets. One of the ways my wife had the dream about them, one of the elder brothers, that it looked like it was the elder brother, but it was AI generated, and it got some of us to come down to a spot that we normally go to. You know what I'm saying? But it was AI generated, and to the point it looked real. And so this is it's another video. I talked about it. Let me see if I can still pull it up.
All right.
They also have said China launched its first real robotic AI force. All right.
This one's packed. China just put a humanoid robot on police patrol. Xpeng's android wowed crowds at Auto Shanghai with freakishly human-like moves. And Abacus just gave its Deep Agent a serious upgrade with a new Pro tier that lets you build entire apps and deploy websites in one go. Meanwhile, Tesla's scaling up Optimus production. Chery's using AI robots as sales staff that talk, walk, and even gesture like people. A 20-foot AI robot is about to stand 1.38 meters tall. Broader Chinese push to sprinkle robots into public safety jobs. Or TG, a spherical bot that cruises on land or water at 35 kilometers an hour and can survive a 4-ton impact.
So yeah, they're going AI crazy, man. All right, let me Let me show. I want to show you the main video. All right, because you know Jay got a short attention span. Let me show you the main video. All right, this is it says a powerful warning about AI scams made entirely with AI. Now this is one of the most realest videos I've seen up to date, and you can still see the glitches in the and still see where it's fake at. But watch this. Check this. This video. This video is the people on here, nobody's on this video I'm about to show right now is real. Nobody from start to finish. It's all AI. Even the guy at the end that says they're doing it in deceptiveness, he's an AI. All of it's AI from start to finish. Now check this.
Stunning development. Canada has declared war on the United States. Stunning development. Canada has declared war on the United States. Let's go to Joe Braxton, who is live at the border.
I'm currently at the border, but there is no war. Mom, Dad, I know this looks kind of real, but it's all AI.
Grandpa, I'm fine. This is just AI. You don't need to wire money to anyone. I am not in love with you. And I do not need your money for a plane ticket. I am AI.
This fake moon landing footage isn't classified. It's AI.
You're probably wondering how I got rich with crypto. The truth is, I didn't get rich off crypto. I don't even exist.
You might be able to tell this is fake now, but it's going to keep getting better.
We're all AI.
Right, she said you might be able to tell this is fake now, but we all gonna keep getting better. This is the AI system speaking, right? Like this is a big thing right here, man, because this is gonna be again one of the means on how they're gonna persecute the prophets, man. Okay, they're gonna deceive the people, man, at a big scale.
There could be aliens, but I'm not one of them. I'm AI.
An herbal supplement did not cure my cancer. I'm not even real.
Uncle Fred, the government has not been taken over by lizard people.
You don't need to send us $5,000 in gift cards because you missed jury duty.
Grandma, it's not real. It's AI.
It's AI.
It's AI.
Bro, it's AI.
Fake faces.
Real consequences.
Think before you trust.
I appreciate the message of this video, but it was all made with AI too, so can we even trust it?
It looked pretty real to me.
So, yeah. And from my understanding, all of that was AI, man. You see? That's why the title of the video says a powerful warning about AI scams made entirely with AI, man. You see? So that might be the title, man. And this is what we're coming to. See, so like this thing is evolving fast. All right. You don't even know what's real if the news we just watched is actually the news. It's the president actually talking. It's them real people in the audience. Did he really have a meeting with Zelensky? Did he really go to Russia? Did he actually? This is all, and who's to tell that this hasn't happened on multiple occasions, man? It has to, and they remember he got to do these things in real time to get real results, just like the Slimic that happened. That was a test run in real time to see how many people they can unalive, how many people were affected by it mentally, physically, spiritually. What was the impact? What was the percentage of success, and so forth and so forth. And then you come with the next wave, and then the next wave, right? Let me see what we get out of this. This is a great video. Interesting times with Ross. Doubt that. don't know if I messed that up, but this dude is a great this dude is a great what is that? Reggie got bullied on his own show. Reggie, this shit bugged out, bro. This guy does a great you know, he has great questions when he interviews. Like, this is really, honestly, the only video I've seen, and I just got subscribed to him the other day, and I watched this video, sent it to the chat. So yeah, man, I'm gonna check some more of his catalog out through the spirit. It says Robert Plummer's, right? Robert Armies and our imminent AI future. Interesting times with Ross. Doubt that. Let me see.
How fast is the AI revolution really happening? When will Skynet be fully operational? What would machine super intelligence?
This is not for monetary gain. This is fair use, use for educational purposes.
Mean for ordinary mortals like us? My guest today is an AI researcher who's written a dramatic forecast suggesting that by 2027, some kind of machine god may be with us, ushering in.
See, some type of machine god will be with us, and on my page, I reposted a video I did. I did it 6 months ago. It says Memphis, Elon Tusk, Egypt, and NWO structure have begun. And it says perhaps, this is a quote from the interview. This is an interview. See, Elon Musk said, it says perhaps that's where our new god will come from, because they're building a supercomputer in Memphis. And that's another video I had about that. I don't know if I ever showed it, but the residents in that neighborhood where the power plant was built is causing sicknesses at a massive rate into the people that live next door to it. But that's where they built this massive supercomputer, and they need a lot of turbines to keep that system running, and they got backup turbines to just in case the main turbines go down. But they're radiating off a lot of I don't know if it's radiation, but they're radiating off a lot of different things into the air that's causing the people to, you know, get a little under the weather, you know. So, but he said, you know, and we know Memphis was the capital of Egypt, ancient Egypt. So he said perhaps that's where our new god will come from, where their new god will come from. And let's see what he said again.
Weird host today is an AI researcher who's written a dramatic forecast suggesting that by 2027, some kind of machine god may be with us, ushering in
some type of machine god may be with us. Now they got something called AI 2027. Okay, something called AI 2027, and it goes into different things in which they're trying to accomplish. Now remember, anytime Esau sets a goal or sets a date, you have to account way before that, because according to the scriptures. Okay, I'm just get this real quick, and I'm gonna show this other video. I just wanted to give an AI update. I've been trying to stay consistent with these AI updates. I may not have titled a lot of them AI updates, but I'm gonna stick to that title so that whenever it's searched or I'm trying to find a point, it could pull up these videos. But I'm a number. I just make this number 2. But Job, let's see, let's try 14. It's 14:5. Job 14:5. Seeing his days are determined, the number of his months are with thee. Thou hast appointed his bounds that he cannot pass. You see, the Lord have set a bound that this devil cannot pass. Revelations 12:12. Therefore rejoice ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having a great wrath. Why? Because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. You see, so he know this is what the prophecy states. His time is short. Okay, so 2027 is the ideal year, but 2025 is here. We got 6 months more, 6 more months in this year, and then it's 2026. Between the next 6 months and 2027, expect a different world, man. Okay, whether it's the kingdom of heaven coming in, or whether it's the height of the hour of temptation, the height of Esau's kingdom going down, or you start to see the MOT being used, man, on a massive scale. Right before the Lord allowed this man to feel his belly, he's going to cast a fury and wrath upon him while he is eating, man. Okay, this is what he's trying to do. I saw a brother upload a lesson earlier about and this is what we've been talking about. AIs is his way to I forgot how he said it, but basically is his way to try to gain access to immortality, man.
Weird post-scarcity utopia, or threatening to kill us all.
Companies run by humans are gradually like tinkering with new robot designs, and gradually like months later you still have AIs that are misaligned and pursuing goals that they're not supposed to be pursuing, and that are
in a small number of AI experts and a small number of people in power in Washington, D.C.
It's actually a bit worse than that, because I wouldn't say AI experts. I would say whoever politically owns and controls the there'll be the army of superintelligences, and then who gets to decide what those armies do? Well, currently it's the CEO of the company that built them, and like that CEO has basically complete power. They can sort of make whatever commands they want to the AIs. Of course, we think that probably the U.S. government will wake up before then, and we expect the executive branch to be the fastest moving and to exert its authority, So we expect the executive branch to try to muscle in on this and get some authority and oversight and control of the situation and the armies of AIs. And the result is something kind of like an oligarchy, you might say. You said that this whole situation is incompatible with democracy. I would say that by default it's going to be incompatible with democracy, but that doesn't mean that it necessarily has to be that way, right? An analogy I would use is that in many parts of the world, nations are basically ruled by armies, and the army reports to one dictator at the top. However, in America, it doesn't work that way. In America, we have checks and balances, and so even though we have an army, it's not the case that whoever controls the army controls America, because there's all sorts of limitations on what they can do with the army, So I would say that we can, in principle, build something like that for AI. We could have a democratic structure that decides what goals and values the AIs can have, that allows ordinary people, or at least Congress, to have visibility into what's going on with the army of AIs and what they're up to. And then the situation would be sort of analogous to the situation with the United States Army today, where it is in a sort of hierarchical structure, but it's sort of democratically controlled.
So just go back to the idea of the person who's at the top of one of these companies being in this unique world historical position to basically be the person who controls superintelligence, or thinks they control it, at least, right? So you used to work at OpenAI, which is a company on the cutting edge, obviously, of artificial intelligence research. It's a company, full disclosure, with whom the New York Times is currently litigating alleged copyright infringement. We should mention that. And you quit because you lost confidence that the company would behave responsibly in a scenario, I assume, like the one
That's right.
in AI 2027. So from your perspective, what do the people who are sort of, pushing us fastest into this race expect at the end of it? Are they hoping for a best case scenario? Are they imagining themselves engaged in a once in a millennium?
So you mentioned AI 2027. You can watch this video. I can't find the point I'm looking for, but this is an excellent video. Okay.
World dictator? What do you think is the psychology?
All right, so yeah, and we know the end game. We know the end result. These videos are not to be long, just a quick in and out. Let me read this last scripture and then play this last video from the elder brother Amawan Gabar. Excellent little. I didn't even get to watch all of it, but we're about to watch it now. But excellent excellent start. An excellent start to the video. So the rest is great. This is Job 20 and 5. No, 4. Knowest thou this of old, since man was placed upon earth, the triumphing of the wicked is short, and the joy of the hypocrite but for a moment. So this man's his reign is but for a moment. It's short. Don't let him fool you with the AI. Don't let him fool you with the tactics and scares and dip whatever. Don't let him fool you, man. This devil is going down and he knows it. Okay, he's up out of here, man. Trump talking about semi-quincentennial. He talking about celebrating for a whole year. Semi-quincentennial, if you don't know, is the 250th year of being in rulership, which the average year to be in rulership is 250 years, man. Okay. And that's happening in 2026. So I just see the Lord making a lot of prophecies getting ready to come to pass, man. You just had the video where the chariot flew behind the sun, and it disrupted some of his sun rays, you know, which cause solar, they say solar flares and a whole bunch of other different stuff, but solar lights and stuff, right? But the point is that what, you know, makes you just think of the prophecies, Revelation 16, scorch men, the Lord used the sun to scorch men with fire. It just make you think that this place is getting ready to burn soon, man. You know, and they repented not of their deeds. The Lord YAHWASHI is getting ready to make his move, okay? And this year went fast because we're in the 6th month already. This is June 1st, dude. This is June 1st, bro. You know, we just had the Passover. We was just talking about different things a couple months ago. Life has changed within the last 6 months in itself. This is so the Lord, so this devil knows his time is short. That's why the time's speeding up. All right, so that the elect would not be consumed. All right, because this technology, bro, is very deceptive, bro. You know, you don't, bro. Listen, and we're trained on how to maneuver and deal in a certain way. All right, when it comes to this man's system and the things around us in Babylon, we're highly trained individuals in the spirit. You see what I'm saying, right? Whether you just came in, you know, a short, or I'm gonna say you've been in for a short time or a long time, that's that same spirit. It's the same spirit that when real danger and real threat is against it, it's gonna defend itself, because it's the only thing that's true. You see, so, and that's that wisdom, bro. You know what I'm saying? And that's why because the wisdom is so pure, it's speeding up the times just so the ones who possess that wisdom won't be consumed, because they're the souls who is fitted to be for an extension of that wisdom. You see what I'm saying? So the time got to speed up just so they will be safe and make it out of this thing. That's why this devil noticed, man. Hey, I just got done watching. Last point I'm gonna say, I just got done watching, rewatching this Scooby-Doo movie with my son. Just literally just like 30 minutes ago. All right, and he just woke up and we watched the movie. Man, listen, that movie is very spiritual from start to finish, man. Okay, very spiritual from start to finish. And the Scrappy Doo needed a pure soul to complete his transformation, and the pure souls are the elect. And Esau, he in his mind, if he can get one of the elect to take the mark of the beast, all right, look, Yahawashi won't come back, and there will be no salvation for the nation of Israel. Therefore, we will be consumed, and he'll be able to receive, you know, different things, right? We know how it will go, but we just know it's not going to go like that, because as it is written, you see, and you start to pour in the precepts as it is written. Therefore, as YAHWASHI, change not. Therefore, you sons of Jacob are not consumed. Okay. This devil know these things. All right, and these are the facts. These are the facts. All right, so his time is short. Okay, and the pure at heart will not receive your tiny technology. They won't bow down. They won't worship. The Lord have saved. All right, redeemed what 7,000 men that have not bowed their knee to the image of Baal. All right, a completed number of men. All right, as well as the believers of men, women, and children that will not conform to your way. You see, will not conform to your way. That the triumph of the wicked is short, and the joy of the hypocrite but for a moment. Right? If it were possible, they should deceive the very elect. And your hypocritical oath is only but for a moment. Your acting is up. We see right through it. You're a bad actor. The Lord has given us the eyesight to see when the ones who are pretending. It says, though his excellency mount up to the heavens and his head reach unto the clouds, yet he should perish forever like his own dung. They which have seen him shall say, where is he? He shall fly away as a dream and shall not be found. Yea, he shall be chased away as a vision of the night. That I also which saw him shall see him no more, neither shall his place any more be found. Many more behold him. Okay, and this is what you're getting ready to witness, and we're gonna play this video. We're gonna let the video close us out. All right.
Today marks a historic step forward in our national security. Let's go live to reporter Sarah Martinez at the registration center downtown.
More than 50,000 people have come here this morning to register. This is the future of secure identification, linking identity, healthcare, and payments in one verified system.
When the mark of the beast is introduced, countries will present it as a matter of national security. Every financial institution, from the banks, hospital, and even supermarkets, will state that it is a requirement that you have the mark.
I'm sorry, but without the mark, we can no longer provide you access.
Banks won't allow you to access any funds without it, and supermarkets won't allow you to purchase any goods without it.
You'll need to get registered before you can shop here, sir.
Hospitals won't treat any patient who hasn't been marked.
I'm sorry, ma'am. We can't proceed without your digital mark.
The mark of the beast won't be branded as evil. No, the mark will be incentivized. Early takers will be offered discounts and access to products and services. Then, gradually, those benefits will be exclusive, only to be available for the marked. They'll call it modern convenience. You'll call it a small price to pay, until the day you can't eat without it. Can't travel.
Reminder, all riders must verify digital identity before boarding.
Can't breathe in society.
I'm sorry, sir. We can't proceed without verification.
Unless you bear the symbol. You see, when the mark of the beast is introduced, the Antichrist will make life without it so difficult that many will simply cave into the pressure. People will feel the pressure from society to conform.
James Carter, please follow me to room 4.
You will see a desperate longing in the faces of people who just want life to return to normal. They simply want to be able to buy and sell freely. They want to work, socialize, and cling to whatever freedom they once had. The price to pay for this? A simple mark on the forehead or on the right hand.
Today marks a historic step forward in our national security. Let's go live to reporter Sarah Martinez at the registration center downtown.
So there you have it. You know, and this is the ultimate goal. Okay, this is the ultimate plan. And we here at Great Millstone, through the spirit and power of YAHWASHI, has stayed solid, has stayed true in the spirit and power, by the spirit of power and power of YAHWAH, YAHWASHI, YAHWASHI, to bring out the correct breakdown, correct doctrine of YAHWAH, man, because this prophecy is soon coming to pass. And you know, I tell you in Revelations 3, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon the whole world, to try them that dwell upon the earth. Behold, I come quickly. Hold that fast which thou hast, that no man take thy crown. And him that overcometh will I make a pillar in the temple of Yahweh, and he shall go no more out. And I will write upon him the name of Yahweh, and the name of the city of Yahweh, BAHASHAM Yahawashi, which is New Jerusalem, which cometh down out of heaven from Yahawashi, and I will write upon him my new name. Okay, it's an hour of temptation that's coming, and the elect is going to keep their crown. They're going to keep their ticket into salvation, being the first fruit, them pillars that uphold the rest of the house. Okay, that's attached to the foundation, Yahawashi, right? Okay, the ones who are part of that governing body, okay, as well as the believers of men, women, and children, man. They make up the best of our nation, which, in order to be a great nation, we have to come from the best, and we have to keep producing the same results. All right, and that's why the first fruit is so important. Okay, because they're an image of Yahawashi. All right, and Yahawashi is the image of Yahweh. Okay, so Lord willing is edifying to give all honor, glory, and praise and worship to our power. All honor and glory and praise and worship to our power, Yahweh, BAHASHAM, YAHWASHI, BAHASHAM, HAQADASH. Double honor to our apostle, elders, and bishops, Great Millstone. Peace, I taste it all for later. Till next time, shalom.